welcome back to Main Street Living, where we are talking a lot about spooks and scares this October. But Tom, for hundreds of thousands of Southern Californians, there's nothing more scary than an Alzheimer's diagnosis.
That diagnosis, it's not just scary for the patients, but there are many more caregivers and family members that are affected.
I know, and nobody knows this better than Alzheimer's San Diego, and that's why they walk every October. Now, this year's Walk4ALZ will take place on October 19th at Balboa Park, and every dollar raised stays in San Diego County for local Alzheimer's support and research.
To learn more about the walk, we'd like to welcome Eugenia Welch, President and CEO of Alzheimer's San Diego. Eugenia, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so Eugenia, first of all, how important is it for San Diegans to have an organization such as yours helping families who may be dealing with the effects of Alzheimer's dementia?
You know, I think it's very important to have a trusted resource in your own community that families can call in, or anyone dealing with this type of diagnosis can call in and ask for support and guidance. Maybe they're looking for a physician or a neurologist or a care community or whatever it might be, but they're going to talk to somebody who's living in the community that can really point them in the right direction. If somebody's calling in from Santee, my staff, and they're looking for a doctor, my staff isn't going to refer them to someone in Carlsbad. You know, we know the areas, we know the neighborhood, we're helping our neighbors and friends, and it's really important to have that local connection.
For the walk, you're expecting 2,000 people, and who knows how many dogs and other animals might be at the Walk4ALZ. It's family friendly. So why is this event so important to your cause?
It's important for a couple of reasons. Number one, it is our largest fundraiser of the year. We raise about $500,000 each year at our walk, and all the services we provide to the community are free of charge to the client. We're never asking anyone to pay for anything or buy anything. So having events like this and being able to support our organization, it's vital to be able to continue doing the work we do. But also it raises awareness. It lets people know that we're here and we're available to support them. It also reminds people that they're not alone. You know, coming to a support group, coming to an activity, coming to an event like our walk, people really see, gosh, I'm not the only one dealing with this. You know, they're going to be surrounded by 2,000 of their, newest friends that all understand exactly what they're going through. And it's really something about this disease. Until you've experienced it firsthand, it's hard to imagine exactly how much it impacts every portion of your life.
Yeah, it really does. And I've had relatives with it before, and it's tough. And Alzheimer's San Diego, it's an independent nonprofit. And so how does that manifest itself when it comes to helping families across San Diego?
Sure. What that means is we are able to pivot and adjust our programs based on what we're hearing out in the community. You know, we're able to really look at what we feel our community needs and implement those services quickly, because we are independent. We have the autonomy to make those changes and make those decisions. We don't have to go to anyone else for approval to be able to do that.
You know, when you look at all those people that will be on the walk, it's not just the patient. It's just not the one who's been diagnosed. It's the family members who take care of them. What type of programs do you have, not only for the patients, but for the whole team that is actually caring for a member with this diagnosis?
Sure. I mean, we like to say we care for the care partner just as much as the person with the disease. We have over 35 support groups throughout the county every month that happen at different days and times, so that there's really something available for anyone. We also have a large support team so that families can call in and speak to somebody. They can call in and say, my mother was just diagnosed, what do I do? Or these changes are happening, what do I do? And they're going to get to speak to somebody with real dementia expertise that can guide them through what they're dealing with and what might be coming next. You know, some people call us, they get some information, they get resources, they move on. Maybe we don't hear from them again. Others we hear from as things change. And some people call once a week, once a month to get that touchstone. And again, it's all free, and having access to that kind of expertise and guidance one-on-one is so valuable.
Incredibly crucial. And lastly, and quickly, what would you tell those who haven't been to Walk for ALZ or are thinking about coming out to Balboa Park on October 19th?
The thing about the walk, it is our largest fundraiser, but it's also free. You don't have to pay a registration fee to attend. So just come out, see what we're all about, get to know us and what we have available. And also, if people are worried about their memory, I would say give us a call. We hear all the time from people they wish they'd called sooner. You might not know exactly what you're dealing with or what your issue is, but call and speak to one of our staff. Tell us your story, and we can help guide you through what you're dealing with.
Such an important cause, such an incredible event, such a beautiful place to do it at Balboa Park. A date to definitely circle on your calendar. Eugenia, thanks for joining us today. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you so much for having me again.